And thank you. I'm Byron Day with another COVID-19 benefits information segment with our Fox 10 News investigative reporter, Brendan Kirby. And Brendan, we've gotten a couple of different questions recently from people asking about food money given to parents whose kids qualify for free or subsidized school lunches. Tell us about that.
Well, Byron, likely what they're referring to is the pandemic EBT program, which provided $313.50 for each eligible child who got free or reduced price school lunches or who attend a school in a low-income community. This came from a federal grant, and the idea behind this was that schools were closed in March, April, and May, and low-income parents now would have a new food expense that they weren't prepared for. The prepaid cards are good for a year and can be used at any store that takes food stamps. The benefit was supposed to be automatic, taken from records on file with the Alabama Department of Education. The Department of Human Resources says more than 400,000 school children in the state benefited. But if you didn't receive one of these cards and you think you were eligible, the HR says to call 1-800-410-5827 or email P-EBT@dhr.alabama.gov.
Great program. Now, Brendan, we keep getting a lot of questions about unemployment. Here's one. A viewer says she's not working for COVID-related reasons under the Family Medical and Leave Act. Is she eligible for unemployment benefits?
Byron, we checked with the Alabama Department of Labor on this, and the answer is probably not. One of the first things Congress did when the pandemic hit was to make family and medical leave more generous. Ordinarily, workers are not guaranteed paid sick or leave time, but Congress provided a bunch of money that allowed all workers to get paid if they were out for a qualifying reason. And this includes things like they were sick with the virus, or caring for someone who is taking care, or taking care of a child whose school was closed. Under the law, workers in this category would be able to collect 2/3 of their regular salary. For purposes of unemployment eligibility, the Labor Department counts that as wages. And so if that cut were to bring a worker below his weekly benefit amount, he may be able to collect partial unemployment, but if he doesn't, there's no unemployment. The maximum weekly benefit in Alabama is $275 a week. So that means even at reduced pay, no one bringing in money above that mark would be able to qualify for unemployment.
All right, Brendan Kirby, thanks very much. Brendan will be back for Fox 10 News at 5 to talk more about the fight against the virus itself. And by the way, if you have a question, you can email Brendan directly at brendan.kirby@fox10tv.com. He's going to try and get to as many questions as he can.